Morning, guys. We're the electrical contractor, did the electrical on the site here. Pretty basic. Obviously, you got an electrical panel out here. This electrical panel is feeding all the lights to the building, to the site lights in this area, your fuel dispenser, your fuel pumps. There's a panel schedule inside, obviously. It's labeled as to what everything is. It's pretty basic. In the event of an emergency with the fuel island, you rip a hose off, whatever, pumps out of control. Instead of having to come here to do anything with breakers, there's two emergency stop buttons. One located here, one located right outside the fuel dispensing area to the right. If you hit that button, it's going to shut down everything involved with that island. So it's a safety. Shuts the pumps, shuts the dispensers, shuts the card reader down, and you guys, that's basically the most important thing to know. I don't know if any of you guys do electrical maintenance. Obviously, it's labeled outside lights. You got some receptacles. The door feed is fed from here. As of right now, this panel is fed from the main electric room outside your garage area. There's a main distribution panel in there. It's labeled SP1. So obviously when that building gets torn down, it'll change, but as of right now, that's where it's fed from. So short of that, everything, obviously trough, you have wiring going in, coming from the islands, coming in this trough, feeds the panel. This box here actually has all the contactors and controls for the pumping island. So you have your emergency shutdown contactors in here. If you were to hit this E-stop, drops all those circuits out. Like I said, I don't know if any of you guys do the electrical part of it, but that's what that is. Convenience outlets, short of that, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of, it's pretty simple. So, any questions?
How do you reset the emergency stop after you hit it?
Simple. Hit the stop. Obviously, you heard the contactor drop out. If you physically have to pull it out on each one. So if somebody were to hit this one, you got to, depending on which one gets hit, it has to physically be pulled out. It's pretty, beyond that, that's your safeties. So this panel also feeds the magnesium tank, the power for that too. So just ready? All right, guys, part two here. So over here, again, we have the emergency stop for the fuel island. If anything goes wrong, you hit either button, works the same way. You pull it in, you push it in, you pull it back out. The other feature Randy wanted us to discuss is the call box. Similar to what you have outside all your other doors here. If there's an emergency, anything going wrong, simply hit this button. It's dialing in. Yes, we're just testing the call button here.
Okay, it works.
Okay, thank you. So you have communication with the.
It has a sequence. The first one goes to the sergeant's desk,
Yes.
the next one goes to the
So basically like the door, if you got to get a hold of anybody up there in an emergency situation, you'll just be able to hit the button and do that. Whoever's filling the tanks, when it hits to 90% full, the tanks, this alarm will go off for him. I could test it basically, you know what I mean? And then he would just come over here and acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? So really has nothing to do with you guys, but I just wanted to make you aware of what it was. So it's basically for filling of the tanks. So the fuel dispensing guy should, he should be aware of that, but it's an overflow alarm.